Today, we're gonna show you how to make an amazing ham on the Traeger Timberline XL. But before we get started with prep, it's time to fire up the grill. Go ahead and get this all dialed up. Today's cooking temperature is going to be 400 degrees. We're gonna cook a little bit hotter, a little bit faster today, getting that ham opened up and caramelized right where we want it. So we'll get it all dialed, hit enter. Now, check it out. Time to press and hold. We are igniting the grill. Our ingredients today are very simple because we're making our own glaze for this ham, allowing us to really enhance that wood-fired flavor with our own signature flavor. So we're gonna start with a little bit of brown sugar. We're gonna add to that some rub-a-dub, a little bit of maple syrup, and check it out right there, a little Chinese 5-spice. Then the star of the show today, you guys, right here, that is that ham. So we haven't done anything to it, right? We just got a store-bought ham, and now it is up to us to add some hash marks to it, add some lines to it, carve it up, season it, get it on the grill. One of the things I want to do on this ham is go ahead and make some cross hatches, right? I'm going to make some diamond marks in here. I'm going to make some cuts in here because I want that ham to open up a little bit, allowing the seasoning to get in there, that wood-fired flavor to get in there, and most importantly, that beautiful brown sugar maple syrup glaze. Our preheated 400 degrees. We took out the middle shelf. We're going to go ahead and add the ham in there. Now, we're going to go ahead and plug in meter probe number 1 because we're definitely going to want to track our temperature today. We've got the meter probe added, and what we're gonna do now is set a temperature alarm at 120 degrees because that's when we're gonna come back, go ahead and start glazing this. So we'll dial this in, get it all set, hit confirm. We are good to go. It'll track it all. It'll tell us all through the Traeger app. We'll come back at 120 degrees. That's when we'll add our first round of glaze. All right, for the glaze, we are gonna start off with about 3 heaping tablespoons of brown sugar. Then we're gonna add about the same amount of rub-a-dub, about 3 tablespoons of rub-a-dub. That's gonna give us a perfect balance of sweet, salty, seasoning, all that. We're gonna add our maple syrup to this next, just like that, right? Then a little bit of the 5-spice. That is about a teaspoon of 5-spice. Now what we'll do, go ahead and mix this up. We want this to form a paste, right? So if it's not pasty enough, we're gonna add a little bit more brown sugar, but guess what? I think we're gonna be in a good place here. We'll let this have a chance to kind of settle in. We'll come back and check it before we glaze the ham. It is time to add our first glaze. So I like to scoop this guy on here, let it get in all of those nooks and crannies, load that up on top. Don't worry about the meter probe. It's washable. We're good to go. But let's go ahead and get this on, get this glaze, and then we're gonna come back here maybe after another 15 minutes. We'll let this sit for about 15 minutes. We'll come back and give it a check. Here we are, we just hit 140 degrees and look at that. Now, we only glazed it once. You could absolutely glaze this twice if you want, but I'll tell you what, I'm pretty happy with that color, right? Let's head in the kitchen. And there you have it. After an hour and 20 minutes, this ham is done. Totally perfect. You know what goes great with this ham? Green beans. And that video is coming up next.